Ford's solution: don't fix the fundamental design, just lower the tire pressure. Ford specified that Explorer tires should be inflated to just 26 pounds per square inch compared to the 30 to 35 pounds per square inch recommended for the same tires on other vehicles. This gave the Explorer a softer ride and reduced the rollover tendency slightly, but it also put enormous stress on the tires, causing them to run hotter and wear faster. Ford essentially turned every Explorer tire into a ticking time bomb. Enter Firestone, Ford's tire supplier for nearly a century. Firestone delivers
Why is he biting?
Daddy, bring your dog. Bring a dog from army.
Okay.
Struggling with Ford's low-pressure specification had their own problems. Poor quality control at Firestone's Decatur, Illinois plant led to tires with weak tread adhesion. When these compromised tires met Ford's heat-inducing low pressure, the result was catastrophic. The tires would suffer tread separation. The outer tread would literally peel off like a banana skin while driving. At highway speeds, this was often fatal. The driver would lose control, and remember, this was happening on a vehicle already prone to rollovers. The Explorer would flip, crushing roofs and ejecting occupants. By the late 1990s, the bodies were piling up. State Farm Insurance noticed an unusual pattern of Explorer rollover claims involving tire failures. Reports flooded in from hot weather states where the problem was worse. In one horrific summer in Texas, multiple families were killed in identical scenarios. Tire separation, loss of control, rollover, death. The official death toll reached 238 in the United States alone, with over 700 injuries. The real numbers were likely...
Holy
Yeah,
hell!
what the hell?
Oh,
Holy hell!
brother.
Catching up.
Children were ejected.
He's sitting like a good boy.
But here's where it gets
Both of my good boys are laying down here.
Firestone knew about the problem years before
That's
they
the one
acted.
impressive
Internal
dog here.
Firestone documents showed more
Imagine getting killed by a dog.
Ford was getting reports from
Not
overseas
me.
markets and quietly recalled Explorers in Saudi
What's to
Arabia,
get killed next?
Venezuela, and other
Me,
countries
try
starting in
me.
1999. But in the US, where the largest market and most deaths were occurring, both companies stayed silent. When the scandal finally broke in 2000, Ford and Firestone turned on each other like rabid dogs. Congressional hearings revealed the depth of corporate dysfunction. Ford CEO Jacques Nasser blamed Firestone tires. Firestone CEO John Lampe fired back that the Explorer was abnormally dangerous and prone to rollovers, even without tire problems.
There is something wrong with Ford Explorer. The testing and accident data we have submitted prove it.
Both were right, and both were guilty. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launched the largest tire recall in history, 14.4 million Firestone tires. Ford eventually recalled 13 million more, but the damage was done. The Firestone brand, once synonymous with quality, was destroyed. Their parent company Bridgestone saw their market value cut in half. The century-old partnership between Ford and Firestone ended in bitter lawsuits. But the real tragedy was that this was entirely preventable. Ford engineers had recommended design changes to make the Explorer more stable. Rejected, too expensive. Firestone quality control inspectors had flagged problems at the Decatur plant. Ignored. Production quotas had to be met. Both companies chose profits over people, and people paid with their lives. The Explorer Firestone scandal changed the auto industry. Congress passed the TREAD Act requiring better reporting of safety problems. Both companies paid billions in settlements. Executives were fired, factories were closed, and new safety standards were implemented. But for Jessica Leanne Taylor, 14, who died when her family's Explorer rolled in Texas, it was too late. For the Leitner family, who lost 3 members in a single rollover, it was too late. For hundreds of others whose names we'll never know, it was too late. They died not because of an unavoidable accident or an unforeseeable defect. They died because 2 corporate giants decided their lives were worth less than profit margins. The Explorer survived the scandal and went on to become one of Ford's best-selling vehicles. But those who remember the dark days of 2000 and 2001, when every week seemed to bring new reports of deaths and recalls, know the truth. The Explorer wasn't just a car, it was a corporate conspiracy on wheels, and it left a trail of bodies from coast to coast. Number 1, the Ford Pinto. And here we are. Number 1, the deadliest Ford ever built, the car that became synonymous with corporate evil. The Ford Pinto, better known by its nickname, the barbecue that seats four. Introduced in 1971, the Pinto was Ford's answer to the growing threat of small, fuel-efficient imports. Ford's president Lee Iacocca demanded a car that weighed less than 2,000 pounds and
You
cost
know,
less
you can
than
also get dog for free, you know.
To meet these goals in record time, Ford cut corners. And the biggest corner they cut was safety. The Pinto's fatal flaw was the placement of its fuel tank. Ford positioned it behind the rear
Why
axle,
run?
just inches from the rear bumper.
Why do you run?
In a rear-end collision, even at moderate speeds, the tank would be driven forward into the differential, where protruding bolts would puncture it like a can opener. Gasoline would spray into the passenger compartment and often ignite, turning the Pinto into a rolling crematorium. But here's what elevates the Pinto from a bad design to pure evil. Ford knew about this before they sold a single car. Their own crash test showed that the Pinto's fuel tank would rupture in rear-end impacts at speeds as low as 20 miles per hour. Engineers proposed fixes, a rubber bladder in the tank, a shield between the tank and the differential, or simply moving the tank. The cost? About $11 per car. Ford's response became the most infamous documented automotive history. In what became known as the Pinto Memo, Ford analysts calculated the cost of fixing the problem versus the cost of lawsuits from burn deaths. They estimated that the defect would cause 180 burn deaths, 180 serious burn injuries, and 2,100 burned vehicles. They calculated the cost of a human life at $200,000, serious injuries at $67,000, and vehicles at $700 each. The math was cold. $11 per car times 12.5 million vehicles equaled $137.5 million to fix the problem. Lawsuits from deaths and injuries equals $49.5 million. The fix would cost $88 million more than letting people burn to death. So Ford decided to let them burn. And burn they did. The exact death toll from Pinto fires remains disputed, but conservative estimates put it around 500 people, with thousands more suffering horrible burn injuries. Some estimates go as high as 9,000 deaths. The victims died in agony, trapped in mangled, burning cars, often fully conscious as the flames consumed them. The stories are horrific. Lily Gray, 13, and Richard Grimshaw, 17, were in a Pinto that stalled on a California freeway in 1972. A car hit them at about 30 miles per hour, a survivable crash in most vehicles. But the Pinto exploded. Lily died in agony. Richard survived with burns over 90% of his body, enduring 60 operations and permanent disfigurement. In Indiana, 3 teenage girls, Judy and Lynn Ulrich, and their cousin, Donna, died when their Pinto was rear-ended and burst into flames. They were on their way to volleyball practice. Witnesses described hearing their screams as they burned alive, unable to escape the mangled doors. The public revelation of Ford's callousness caused a firestorm. Mother Jones magazine broke the story in 1977 with an article titled Pinto Madness. The Pinto Memo became a symbol of corporate greed. Ford executives were charged with criminal homicide, the first time in American history that a corporation faced murder charges. Ford's defense was as callous as their original decision. They claimed the Pinto was no more dangerous than other small cars. They blamed the victims for not maintaining their vehicles properly. They argued that the government's safety standards didn't require them to protect against high-speed rear impacts, ignoring that their own tests showed problems at just 20 miles per hour.
We only have dogs.
In the Grimshaw case, a jury awarded $125 million in punitive damages, later reduced to $3.5 million. Ford eventually recalled 1.5 million Pintos in 1978, installing the $11 fix they had rejected 7 years earlier. But by then, hundreds were dead, thousands were maimed, and Ford's reputation was forever stained. The Pinto wasn't Ford's deadliest car because of the sheer number of deaths, though those were substantial. It was the deadliest because of what it represented, a conscious, calculated decision to let people die for money. Ford didn't make a mistake or overlook a flaw. They looked at burning human beings and decided it was an acceptable cost of doing business. Lee Iacocca, who championed the Pinto, later said, "Safety doesn't sell." He was wrong. The Pinto's infamy helped destroy Ford's small car market for a generation. More importantly, it changed how America looked at corporate responsibility. The Pinto became required reading in business ethics classes, a cautionary tale of what happens when profits matter more than people. Today, when we talk about corporate evil, we talk about the Ford Pinto. When we discuss the value of human life, we reference the Pinto Memo. When engineers raise safety concerns, they invoke the ghost of the Pinto. It's not just Ford's deadliest car, it's a monument to corporate callousness, forever burning in the public memory like its victims burned on America's highways. And there you have it. 10 Ford vehicles that killed, maimed, and traumatized thousands of Americans. From the Model T's primitive dangers to the Pinto's calculated evil, Ford's history is written in blood and burnt metal. Some of these were design oversights, some were cost-cutting measures, but too many were deliberate decisions to put Remember that time when car manufacturers completely lost their minds trying to reinvent the family color? When engineers looked at a normal minivan and thought, you know what this needs? More weird. Well, buckle up, because today we're counting down the top 10 weirdest minivans ever made. Vehicles so bizarre, so utterly strange, that they make a regular soccer mom mobile look like a Ferrari by comparison. And trust me, by the time we get to number 1, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew about automotive design. If you enjoy automotive oddities as much as we do, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Number 10, Toyota Previa. The Toyota Previa was essentially an egg on wheels, and I mean that literally. Toyota's designers apparently looked at a chicken egg and thought, yes, that's exactly what families need to drive around in. But here's where it gets truly weird. They stuck the engine underneath the front seats. Not in front, not in back, underneath. Like they were trying to cook the passengers from below. This wasn't just any engine placement either. It was tilted at a 75-degree angle, lying almost flat under the cabin floor. Want to check your oil? Better get ready for automotive yoga. Need to replace spark plugs? Hope you got the arms of Mr. Fantastic. The thing is, Toyota engineers were so proud of this bizarre setup that they actually marketed it as a feature. Look, they said, we've created the world's most inaccessible engine bay. The previous egg shape wasn't just for show either. It had a drag coefficient of 0.35, which was impressive for the early 1990s, but that aerodynamic design came with a price. The interior was, well, let's just say if you were over 6 feet tall, you'd better enjoy having your head pressed against the ceiling. In the driving position, you sat so high and forward that you felt like you were piloting a UFO rather than driving a minivan. But wait, it gets weirder. In some markets, Toyota offered the Previa with all-wheel drive and a supercharger. Yes, you read that right. A supercharged all-wheel drive egg. Because apparently, someone at Toyota thought what suburban families really needed was a high-performance ovoid that could tackle mountain passes while carrying 7 people and their groceries. The supercharged version made a whopping 158 horsepower, which doesn't sound like much until you remember this thing weighed over 4,000 pounds and had the aerodynamics of, well, an egg. The dashboard looked like it was designed by someone who'd never seen a car before. Everything was angular and jutting out at odd angles like a rejected set piece from Star Trek. The gear shifter sprouted from the dashboard like some kind of automotive mushroom. And the seats, they could rotate, fold, and configure in ways that would make a transformer jealous. Toyota even offered an ice maker as an option, because nothing says family road trip quite like having the ability to make ice cubes while doing 7
Guys,
years
anybody
of
want to
racing.
come city and
Number
clap?
9, Mitsubishi Delica Space Gear. If the Toyota Previa was an egg, the Mitsubishi Delica Space Gear was a box that got into a fight with a monster truck and lost. This thing looked like someone took a regular minivan and bolted on parts from a military vehicle. It had more ground clearance than some dedicated off-roaders, and Mitsubishi wasn't shy about marketing it as a go-anywhere family hauler. The name alone should have been a warning. Space Gear. What does that even mean? It sounds like something a 1980s toy company would reject for being too ridiculous. But Mitsubishi was dead serious. They created a minivan that could theoretically take you to the moon, or at least make you feel like you were driving there. The thing had a snorkel option, a snorkel, for a minivan, because apparently there was a market segment of soccer moms who needed to ford rivers on the way to practice. The interior was just as bizarre as the exterior. It featured what Mitsubishi called crystal light roof windows, essentially prismatic skylights that scattered rainbow light throughout the cabin like some kind of mobile disco. The dashboard looked like it was designed by someone who really loved buttons. There were buttons everywhere. Buttons for things you didn't even know needed buttons. Want to adjust the air conditioning? There are 17 buttons for that. Need to change the radio station? Better clear your schedule. But the real party trick was the four-wheel drive system. This wasn't some wimpy all-wheel drive setup for snow. No, this was a proper 4WD system with low-range gearing and locking differentials. Mitsubishi engineers apparently decided that what families really needed was the ability to walk, crawl their way to the grocery store. The approach and departure angles were better than many pickup trucks of the era. The space gear also featured something called Super Select 4WD, which sounds like a video game power-up, but was actually a sophisticated drivetrain that could switch between two-wheel drive, full-time four-wheel drive, and locked four-wheel drive on the fly. Because you never know when you might need to transition from highway cruising to conquering the Rubicon Trail. In Japan, it became a cult classic among outdoor enthusiasts who needed to haul both their families and their climbing gear up mountain passes. The rest of the world just stared at it in confused amazement. Number 8. Nissan Prairie E-Zero Multi. Before Nissan made the Quest, they created something called the Prairie, also known as the Multi in Canada. And let me tell you, this thing was weird with a capital W. It looked like someone had taken a regular car, stretched it vertically, and then forgot to stop. The result was a vehicle that appeared to be constantly surprised by its own existence. The Prairie's claim to fame was its pillarless design. That's right, no B-pillar between the front and rear doors. When you opened both doors on one side, you had this massive, gaping opening that looked like the van was trying to swallow you whole. Nissan marketed this as a feature for easy entry and exit, but really, it just made the whole structure feel about as solid as a cardboard box. Passengers would get in and immediately start looking for something structural to hold on to. But here's where it gets truly bizarre. The Prairie had what Nissan called super multiple use space. I'm not making that up, that was the actual marketing term. The seats could fold, slide, and recline in ways that defied physics. You could turn the interior into a mobile office, a bedroom, or what one Japanese commercial suggested, a party room. Because nothing says party quite like the interior of a boxy minivan. The driving experience was unique. The Prairie had the handling characteristics of a tall building in an earthquake. The center of gravity was somewhere in the stratosphere, and taking corners at anything above walking speed felt like a trust exercise with physics. The engine, a modest on 2.0-liter four-cylinder, had to work overtime just to maintain highway speeds.
Innovatieve zonverzorging voor het hele gezin met de geavanceerde Citra Protect technologie biedt UV-bescherming en verbetert de zelfbescherming van de huid.
It wasn't helped by the fact that the Prairie had all the aerodynamic properties of a garden shed. The dashboard deserves special mention.
We have some hype, but we'll clap. Come fast, come on,
vehicles and just hope for the best. Nothing matched. Nothing was where you expected it to be. The gear shifter was mounted on the dashboard, but at such an angle that you had to lean forward and twist your wrist in uncomfortable ways just to change gears. The climate controls were scattered across the dash like someone had thrown them from across the room. And the radio? It was mounted so high that you need to take your eyes completely off the road to change stations. But hey, at least you had that super multiple use space to comfort you as you white-knuckled your way through traffic. Number 7, Pontiac Trans Sport. The Pontiac Trans Sport, also known as the Dustbuster van, because it looked exactly like a handheld vacuum cleaner. This wasn't just a nickname. It was an apt description of one of the most aerodynamically aggressive, yet visually disturbing vehicles ever created. GM's designers apparently decided that what American families really wanted was to drive around in something that looked like it had melted. The Transport's plastic body panels weren't just weird looking, they were revolutionary in all the wrong ways. GM was so proud of these panels that they made them in different colors from the rest of the van. So you'd have a red van with gray plastic chunks attached to it, like some kind of automotive Frankenstein's monster. These panels were supposed to be dent resistant, which was good because you'd want to kick them every time you looked at your van. But the real star of the weird show was that massive raked windshield. It was so huge and so angled that it created its own weather system inside the van. In summer, it turned the interior into a mobile greenhouse. The dashboard would get so hot you could literally cook eggs on it. GM solution. A complicated system of pull-out shades that never quite worked right and made you feel like you were driving around in a covered wagon.
How do I
The
know?
interior was just as bizarre as the exterior. The dashboard looked like it was designed by someone who had only heard descriptions of cars but had never actually seen one. Everything was angular and sharp, like the inside of a stealth fighter. The seats were mounted on these weird modular tracks that theoretically allowed for infinite adjustability, but in practice just meant that nothing ever felt quite right. And the captain's chairs in the middle row, they swiveled because apparently GM thought what families really needed was the ability to have face-to-face arguments
Guys,
while
what's it?
traveling at highway speeds. The driving experience was something else entirely. The transport handled like a shopping cart with a broken wheel. The nose-heavy weight distribution meant that understeer wasn't just likely, it was guaranteed. The 3.1-liter V6 engine made adequate
Hostage
power,
call.
but the transmission seemed perpetually confused about which gear it should be in. And visibility. Despite all that glass, you couldn't see anything. The massive A-pillars created blind spots big enough to hide entire vehicles. But hey, at least you looked like you were driving a vacuum cleaner from the future. That had to count for something, right? Number 6. Fiat Multipla. The Fiat Multipla is what happens when car designers take hallucinogens and then try to reimagine the concept of minivan. This thing didn't just break the rules of automotive design, it took those rules, set them on fire, and then danced around the flames. It looked like two different vehicles stacked on top of each other, with a face only a mother could love, and even then, only after several drinks. The Multipla's most distinctive feature was its bizarre two-tier front end. The headlights sat in a strip below the windshield, while another set of lights lived in the bumper. It was like the van couldn't decide where its face should be, so it just put eyes everywhere. The result was something that looked perpetually shocked by its own existence. Children would point and stare, adults would avert their eyes, dogs would bark at it. But here's the thing, the Multipla was actually brilliant in its weirdness. It could seat 6 people in 2 rows of 3, not 2 in front or in back like normal vehicles. No, Fiat decided that what families needed was the ability to squeeze 3 people across the front. The dashboard was mounted in the center, creating this bizarre communal driving experience where the middle passenger could reach all the controls. It was like Fiat was trying to democratize the driving experience. The interior was a masterpiece of space efficiency, wrapped in a package of
Radio check.
pure insanity.
What?
The seats were individual units that could be
Oh.
removed, rearranged, or folded in about
What?
1,000 different configurations. The dashboard looked like it was designed by
But it was certain 20.
brilliant blob shapes. Everything was round and bulbous like the inside of a very
Okay.
alien spacecraft. Storage compartments
What do you want?
Fire.
Fire. You want? Yeah. I am not high enough for doing that. I am not even HR, so I can.
But really it just meant that you felt like you were driving around in a fishbowl, a very ugly fishbowl. But perhaps the weirdest part was that the Multipla was actually a good vehicle. It was practical, reliable, and surprisingly fun to drive. It just happened to look like it had been designed by committee, a committee of blind aliens who had only heard vague descriptions of Earth vehicles. Number 5. Citroën C4 Picasso. Leave it to the French to create a minivan inspired by Pablo Picasso. The Citroën C4 Picasso didn't just push boundaries, it obliterated them with gallant flair. This wasn't just a family hauler, it was a rolling piece of abstract art that happened to have seats and an engine. Citroën's designers apparently looked at conventional minivan design and said, "None! This is far too sensible." The exterior was a study in controlled chaos. Nothing was where you expected it to be. The front grille wasn't centered. The headlights seemed to be migrating toward the sides of the vehicle. The windows were shaped like someone had been playing with the French curve and couldn't stop. And the rear? It looked like it had been designed by a completely different team who had never seen the front.
Where are you? Next time in the city, but where are you?
Control of guys, control of
Yeah, I'm going
The dashboard wasn't just unconventional, it was revolutionary. Or insane. Maybe both. The instrument cluster was a tiny digital display mounted in the center of the dash, requiring you to look away from the road to check your speed. The steering wheel was a weird squircle, not quite square, not quite circle, and the gear shifter It was mounted on the steering column, but not like any column shifter you've ever seen. It was this weird paddle thing that required a PhD in French engineering to operate. The windshield was absolutely massive, extending well into the roof. But here's the weird part. Citroën fitted it with a special coating that they claimed eliminated the need for sun visors. Except it didn't really work, so you just had this enormous expanse of glass cooking you like an ant under a magnifying glass. The solution? An elaborate system of electronic blinds that were deployed at the touch of a button, when they worked.
What?
The C4 Picasso also featured something called a panoramic windscreen with integrated sun visors. Sounds fancy, right? In reality, it was a complicated system with sliding panels and screens that nobody could figure out how to use properly. Passengers would spend entire journeys trying to block out the sun, sliding panels back and forth like some kind of automotive Rubik's Cube. In the infotainment system, it was controlled by a rotating dial that felt like it had been lifted.
Yeah,
from a
somebody
1960s
said you're going to get
Want
a
to change the
strike.
radio station, rotate, adjust the climate, rotate, navigate the menu, rotate until dizzy. It was like Citroën had decided that what drivers really needed was an exercise in rotational
Can you hear me
theology.
now?
Number
Yes.
4, Renault Aventime.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The Renault Aventime is what
You
happened when
are going
French
to get
engineers
maybe
decided
a
to create
strike
a
after
coupe
because
space,
you're AFK
their
for
term
the
for a
first
minivan
week.
that thought it was
Maybe,
a sports
only
car.
maybe.
The result was something
I was
so
only
bizarre,
AFK for
so
like
utterly
not even
incomprehensible
10 minutes.
that even the French couldn't
Yeah,
figure out
I'm
what to
just
do with
saying.
it. It was a 3-door minivan, but that's
Yeah, I'm not AFK anymore. What
three-door
are you doing?
on a minivan. Because apparently, Renault thought what families really wanted was
Hello?
to make getting into the back seats as
Let's stop
difficult as possible.
speaking.
The
Hold on,
Aventime
Federer,
was
I can't
like
hear you.
hold on, Federer, I can't hear you. Hold on. And put it in
Hello?
a wind tunnel set to Hurricane. Everything was swoopy and curved, like the whole
Hello?
vehicle was
Stop even
backwards.
come to know.
Sir, how do I check my insurance is expired or not?
Where does she?
Quite like reduced headroom. And those doors, they were massive pillarless affairs that were so heavy they needed
And the
special
insurance.
reinforced hinges. Opening them in
I
a tight
checked.
parking space was basically impossible. The
Yeah, I
interior
checked.
was
30
even
days.
30 days. Renault fitted
Oh, how
the
do I check
Aventime
that?
with what they
The
called
Dream also check
aviation-style
vehicle
seats. These weren't just seats, they
information.
were thrones. Massive, electrically adjustable captain's chairs that looked like they'd been stolen from the
Nice.
first-class airline cabin. The rear seats were similarly palatial, which was good because getting to them required the flexibility of a gymnast and the patience of a saint. You had to tilt the front seats forward, squeeze through the gap, and hope you didn't throw out your back in the process.
You in trouble?
But here's where it gets truly insane. Despite being a
Yeah, I'm fine.
minivan, the Aventime was only available with big engines. We're talking V6 power in a vehicle that was supposed to be practical. The 3.0-liter V6
The
made
whole
decent
time you
power,
were not
but
here,
in typical
no,
French fashion, it was mated to a
there was no
transmission that
insurance.
seemed to have
Only
its
this
own
one.
agenda. Sometimes it would shift, sometimes it wouldn't. Sometimes it would decide that third gear was really all you needed for highway cruising.
It's fine.
The Aventime
It's
also
not a big
featured
deal.
what Renault called a Grand Air sunroof. This wasn't just any sunroof, it was basically the entire roof. When fully opened, it created what Renault described as an open-air driving experience. What it actually created was a wind vortex.
Let me go
that
put the
would
dog
suck
up real quick.
anything, not hold it down,
Okay.
right out of the cabin. Maps, cats, small children, all were at risk when the Grand Air was deployed. Production lasted just 2 years before Renault admitted defeat. Only 8,057 were ever made, making the Aventime one of the rarest and weirdest minivans ever created. Today, they're collector's items prized by people who appreciate automotive oddities and have really good health insurance for dealing with those doors. Number 3, Honda FR-V Edix. Honda's FR-V, also known as the Edix in Japan, was the answer to a question nobody asked. What if we made a compact minivan with 6 seats arranged in 2 rows of 3? That's right, Honda decided that what the world needed was a vehicle that could seat 6 people in the space normally occupied by 5, because apparently personal space is overrated. The FR-V's party trick was its 3+3 seating configuration. 3 seats in front, 3 in back, all in a vehicle barely
Hey,
larger
Teddy, can
than a
you see
regular
the
sedan.
local?
It was like
I don't
Honda's
see it.
engineers had
Yeah, I see local.
the front row
See.
had
Dang it,
three
where is
individual
it?
seats. The middle seat slightly set back so the person sitting there wasn't
Like the market if you sit in a car.
in theory,
Come,
this
come.
was brilliant. In practice, it meant that whoever sat in the middle got an intimate view of everyone else's elbows. But here's where Honda's madness really shone.
Hi, Ray.
Each seat
It was on parking 17,
the middle seats could fold
but
down to
yeah,
the
it's
rear seats
it's gone now.
recline independently. You could configure this thing in more
But
ways
Teddy,
than Rubik's Cube. Want 5 seats and a massive center console.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say, parking 17.
Someone once, the local, they didn't know where the local was.
Hello, sir.
The climate controls were up high where everyone could reach them. The radio was in the middle, causing constant battles over station selection. And the cup holders. There were approximately 17,000 of them, because the
All
climate
sorts.
required million people generated electricity. The driving experience was interesting. The FRB was wider than a normal car, but not as wide as a traditional minivan. This meant it held copies of proportions, like driving a car that had been stretched sideways. Parking was an adventure, but you never quite knew where the end would work. And the visibility. With 6 people on board, it was like trying to navigate while wearing a helmet made of tubing. The weirdest part, in some markets, Honda offers the FRB with a manual transmission. Because nothing says family practicality, like trying to shift gears while sailing people. The gear shifter was mounted high on the dashboard to avoid passenger interference, making every shift feel like you were conducting a local trial.
Je n'aurais jamais pu dire ça, mais les excursions culturelles sont tellement sous-estimées. Premier arrêt, le zoo et café. Le menu petit déjeuner. Ma femme en a même oublié de prendre une photo, ce qui n'arrive jamais. Le
Should we
héritage
even be
était
sitting
incroyable.
here?
Nous avons même essayé le tissage à 7. Ma femme prétend qu'elle a
There's not much going on, so it's up to you.
spoiler. Mon premier voyage
No,
à
I mean, do we need to go to local?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, I guess.
Ensemble avec le parc naturel des sources, nous mettons
Why
tout en
are you
œuvre
not
pour
going?
protéger le territoire de toute activité
I'm about to get off duty,
Number 2,
so
Nissan
Okay.
Gear. The Nissan
Teddy,
Gear
why
was
are you
happened
here?
when designers decided that cars had too many curves and not enough
For if someone is coming for the insurance, but you know.
Well, I'm here for the insurance.
It wasn't just policy. It was aggressively stupid, like someone had challenged Nissan to create the least
Ray.
aerodynamic vehicle possible. And they had
Yes,
enthusiastically
Jason and Asli.
cute weirdness went
Ray.
way beyond its shape. The HMI's design was intentionally off
yeah, I'm gonna get off duty.
the rear window wrapped around one side but not the other,
Okay, see ya.
creating this bizarre visual imbalance that made you feel like you were having a stroke.
Ray,
Nissan claimed this was inspired by a friendly dog face,
But
which really makes you wonder what
why are you not at local?
the interior was
I don't have my logs for some reason, so I didn't even write my command.
Oh, damn.
supposed to be calming, but mostly just made passengers
I also lost my logs, yeah.
covered in a material
Yeah,
shag carpeting.
since last night I can't see my logs.
So I just said Alexander or HRT just to tag me in my logs, and I found them again.
Were everywhere.
Well, I can't see my logs. How do I tag him on my logs?
Circular confusion.
No, just write him privately or something else. Or write in public chat.
Okay, I'll do that.
You can try. I tried that, but he didn't answer. So
Mirror caps. Nissan had you covered. Feel like making your neighbor's eyes bleed with a combination of green, purple, and yellow. No problem. It was like Nissan had given up on the concept of good taste entirely. The driving experience was exactly what you'd expect from a box on wheels. The cube handled like a shipping container in a windstorm. The CVT transmission made acceleration feel like trying to run in quick pace. Despite being essentially a glass box, you didn't see anything but massive pillars that moved around
Come on.
that just confused your brain. But perhaps the strangest feature was the Q-Zone concept. Nissan marketed the interior as a logo mountain, complete with optional shag carpeting and a rippled ceiling that supposed to evoke the calming feeling of sitting underwater. Because nothing says safe driving environment quite like this, like drowning while navigating traffic. Number 1, Suzuki X90. And here we are. Number 1, the weirdest minivan ever made. Except, it wasn't even designed to be a minivan. The Suzuki X90 was supposed to be a compact SUV, but with only 2 seats and a tiny trunk, it failed at being literally anything useful. It looked like someone had taken a Geo tracker, dropped the back off, added a tiny trunk, gave it a key top, and then forgot to ask why any of this was necessary. The X90 was a vehicle that defied categorization. SUV, not a background noise. That 95 horsepower engine, a pickup truck, with that additional trunk. It was like Suzuki had created a vehicle specifically designed to be bad at everything. The marketing department must have had nightmares trying to figure out who would buy this thing. The design was absolutely wrong. And at the face of a small SUV, the profile of a sports car that has been surrounded by speed, and
Ma.
actually nobody knows what that car is. It had a deep trunk that culminated in grocery bags and terrible. And he was great if you wanted to experience the joy of picking it without any of the benefits of actually controlling the highway. But here's the truly insane part. EV thought this would be a hit and be well protected. Their marketing showed people using it as planning for everything to be perfect and balanced. Except you couldn't fit a surfboard anywhere, or a mountain bike, or really anywhere. It's like Suzuki had created the world's least practical vehicle.
Jason, मेरा दिया. Jason, आओ copy.
Just copy, send it.
Come to gun store near Black Markets.
The dashboard was lifted straight from the Suzuki Sidekick because it carefully developed a unique interior with automotive anomalies was a bridge to the car, and those T-zone panels, they leaked all over. It didn't matter if it was raining, snowing, or clear. Somehow,
Come to local guys. Come to local. Come to local. Come.
only about 7 days pre-entry controls in the US, making it harder than most cars. Today it stands as a monument. A vehicle so weird that it makes every other minivan by virtue of being and there you have it. That's 10 of the weirdest minivans ever made. Hello, calling some of these minivans is for eggshell.
You fucking idiot, dumbass.
Did you ever own one of these rolling commodities where you and hey, if you enjoyed this journey through automotive fashion, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos about cars that are we'll see you next time. Motorhomes have revolutionized how we explore the world, with some designs that make it giant sea creatures on wheels who are excellent ready weapons that can climb mountains. In this video, we'll discover the nimble, unbelievable, and downright ridiculous world ever
On vient à peine de se rencontrer. Je ne peux déjà plus imaginer la distance.
Then follow me. Follow. Get back to cars. Get back to cars. We have more robbers. Come. I shoot only. I shoot. I shoot.
Leave the ghetto now, guys. Leave ghetto.
Bro.
We have one more ATM and get you wanna go, Daddy?
and they'll be laughing at the rest of us who are forklifts on wheels. This isn't just a motor
Saji, where are you? Saji,
I'm now at LSPD HQ.
come, leave that big ass car, bro. Get in a small. That's too. Yes, leave that big man. Get in the charger. In the four seater. Park this car. Park this car.
You can also watch it, you know. What's the number of it?
Wait, this car running out of fuel.
Hold on, I'm gonna do
This
001.
EMS guy here. What is this guy doing?
I watched it. I watched. Guys, you wanna enter back and get? Wanna go and like do ATM robberies and get a like sorry catch ATM robbery.
We can, but as soon if this going bad, we have to leave out of there.
Come, I have one ATM.
Yeah, so last is 10 of them.
My headache is crazy.
We can see that. Yeah.
You wanna cross this bridge, enter the gas station, okay?
Um, go.
What's
It's
he doing?
This standing.
What are you doing?
he's dancing with the car.
Yeah.
Leave, just leave, bro. Just
Plus every
Yeah.
provide the north of in city. We have one more call from club.
What is that driving?
Wait, guys, don't enter my. Guys, wait, let's arrest this red guy. Red P1.
He's calling us in ghetto, I guess.
Don't.
We got stolen vehicle.
Guys, give this car a fine. This come.
Yeah, and it has no plate either, though.
Joe.
Yeah. We have one more. We have two more. She just mercy.
Simmet Lucy.
The mic or mic?
Ah, okay, okay. Alrighty.
Hele. Hele. Hele.
Oh, mister, how are you? Mr.
bad,
SHP, how are you?
Lecture, why must
Sir, how are you, sir?
I'm good, bro. What about you?
Also good, bro.
Oh my god, bro. How your day is going? Good, bro. Go and fight with criminals, man.
Bro, we'll go.
Bro, hello, bro. Put this lady officer in. We will take him somewhere.
No.
Mountain
Teddy, no.
We'll take him like her to mountain, you know.
Teddy, you wanna go with them?
No.
Uh,
Alrighty.
Sir, put your gun away. You don't see these many police officers.
Shut up, bro. What do you mean, bro? We have gun and we can take it, bro. Let's go. Come, bro.
Okay,
Come,
bro, let's.
Bro. Why you pointing gun on me, bro? It's like you are getting benefit of green grass, man. Come out of green grass and I will show, bro. Come.
Come, man. Come.
Come.
Come, Jason. We have some citizens to clap. The white Bugatti. Okay. Don't shoot on side.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay.
team up with criminals? Oh my god, very
I'm
bad.
not doing anything.
Okay.
It's also considered as corruption. Corruption, man. Corruption. You are corrupt, man. You have to show your ID.
Bro, shut
Doesn't
up,
matter.
Shut up. Show me your ID or password. If you are classified.
You show me your ID.
My name
and-
is Left.
No, doesn't matter name.
I'm
You
not
have to
wearing
show your ID.
balaclava. Why should I show you my ID?
Show
There
me
is no
your
reason for
show
asking.
your ID to this guy, man.
Bro,
He's asking.
hey, shut up. Show me your ID. SHP.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, non-lethal battery. Non-lethal
Show me
battery.
your password. Okay.
100%
Are you trying to
corruption.
be a criminal showing guns to a citizen? Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not. He was threatening me.
That
Who is
doesn't mean you will
threatening
come
you?
out with a gun. You trying to do non-lethal force.
Let's go sue. Come.
Why you running? Why you running? I'm talking to you.
Situation,
Why you
man.
doing professional misconduct?
Shut
bro?
up.
What is professional misconduct?
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Professional misconduct.
Coming in city and
Teddy, can I
threatening
see
to
your ID?
citizen.
I want to know, are you high command or not? Who is the highest in command right now?
Rio, fucking relax.
Wait,
Guys.
who is the highest in
Bro.
command here?
At the moment.
SHP is
Oh,
coming
wait.
in city and
I'm
threatening
talking-
citizen.
Teddy, can I see your ID? Teddy.
She's chief of department.
He is not.
Wait.
Not Tantan.
Teddy, can you see your ID?
I'm highest in
Yeah,
command.
Teddy. I want one favor from you. I want you to report this officer to sheriff or the deputy sheriff because he's trying to be professional misconduct on duty, and he's showing gun to a citizen and trying to threat him. He's doing non-lethal battery instead of lethal battery.
I'm not threatening anyone.
That's
I'm
very
not threatening
threatful,
anyone.
bro. You just said I'm outside the green grass now. Now do whatever you can, and you are having a revolver in your hand and you are trying to point it.
Are you
Why
running?
trying to run? Why you trying to run? Huh?
We have a situation. Ashley,
What
come,
situation? Wait, no problem. I will hire a private lawyer. No problem.
Easy.
One of your officer there, man, running. Call him. Otherwise,
get
he is
in the
going to be
car,
alone
bro.
here. Oh my god, not listening, bro. Yeah.
Oh! They had shot through the back shield, the back window.
Why did he shoot?
The back window. There was a shot fired through
Why
the
did he
back
shoot?
window.
Bro,
Why did he
oh
shoot
my
us?
god. Who shoot?
Why did
Who
he shoot us?
I not shooted, bro.
It was me, bitch. You shoot. It was me, bitch. You shoot. Get a better eyes. Dumbass.
See what he's saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong car, sir. Wrong car. You can go, sir. Wrong car.
Why
You
you
can get
engine
your
block
car.
me, dumbass?
I was trying to block the bike.
Shut the fuck up. You fucking idiot. Don't know. Why you don't know how to engine block?
Oh. Alright. Again.
I'm back.
Yes,
Sorry, I had. Yeah, let's go.
Good morning, pineapple.
Pull over.
Very good, very na. Huh? What?
Pull over, bro. Stop. You're shooting.
Bro, why you
You're
engine
shooting
block
us.
my car, bro? Who shooting?
You're shooting us. You clear. You 4x5 or whatever.
Why you giving me demand, bro? Why you giving me demand? Hello?
Who demand, bro? Yeah.
You guys are
Why
shooting.
you
You guys are shooting us.
Me? Who me shooting? Who is shooting?
You are not shooting, man. Shooting.
What are you saying?
Oh, why you engine block my car?
Oh, again.
See who is shooting? See.
See.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
Just go.
Take a department, Daddy. Take a department.
Now the whole window at the back is gone.
You need us to pull over?
पर जानवर है
जानवर भाई जानवर है
जानवर है क्या भाई? जानवर है क्या तू? मार देगा
वो
सुख
करीब
पानो।
जा रहा है बांदर चोट
ओए
क्या बोला भाई? क्या बोला तू?
सुनाई नहीं देते क्या बहरा है
Pop
क्या
up.
They are just provoking. You know, they just...
yes I know
guys are you dumb or something? Is SHP dumb? You are saying MF in Hindi. Are you...
What happened,
Bro,
sir?
what the fuck, bro? You all are trash, bro. You want us to clap you? You want us to clap you?
Come. If you
SHP.
block this shit and just block.
SHP, what's up?
The purple car, provoking and 10-10. The purple car. They just pair and you appear. When you appear, they just left. They just left, bro. It's purple car.
Where is he? Purple. Oh, there is he. Oh, he stopped. Yeah, there is he. Purple. He's coming back. He's coming back. Come on.
Bro, you are saying motherfucker, bro, in other language. Bro, are you
I'm not saying.
Go back to your home. Just go back.
Bro, your whole organization will get 2 warnings for this. You know that?
Yo, I
And
have
you
you
all
on my
will get
body cam,
blacklist.
okay?
And
Just
this
ramming
guy,
us.
especially this
Fix
guy.
your car.
Hey, shut up, bro. Listen to me. You said MF to me in other language. Are you idiot?
What about you provoking us before that?
Yep.
What's about your language? What's about your language?
Breaks are other thing. You're just escaping the role play and doing this shitty work.
Oh.
You are you are freaking open carrying, guys.
Bro, this is IC thing. You are using OOC thing in between of
I'm not doing it, bro.
You newbies.
Don't worry, officers. I got you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chucky.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Engine block.
They are just a bunch of provokers, you know.
I can't do anything.
Indeed, they are with a fast vehicle, so, and they know if you are gonna follow them in ghetto, it is their area, is their benefit. Oh, they have stepped out. They stepped out, and they were also wearing on illegal vests too, like that. Black.
Yes, we can just search them.
You know,
they have to
so.
step out. Yeah.
But they are so smart to just drive into the ghetto, you know.
Yeah.
Listen to me. When they come again, we are just going to say you have 5 seconds to leave your car because you are wearing a illegal vest.
Oh, he's coming back out. Oh, he has fixed the car. That's what he has done. Okay.
Yeah,
And he's driving back in ghetto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're just playing with us, man. They just.
Should we just play some spike trips? What about that? Just you stand outside, okay, and wait for them. If they come back, you spike them, okay? We do it like.
Okay.
Okay.
They will see it coming. They will see it coming.
No. When they are coming, when they are near you, just spike them so we can arrest all. Let's try this. You get out and be ready with your spike. Don't place it until they're here. Ready.
And where you are gonna put the 10-15s, you know?
We have a different car as well. We are just gonna fill the units in this car with the trunk. We have 2 places here.
Okay.
We're just gonna. Hi, Balyak. Hi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Balyak.
Yes, looks.
Oh shit. Is that the same car that rammed us or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally rammed us.
It would not surprise me, you know. They.
I'm not gonna come back now.
If you have any fuel, you can do it right now. You know, if you're falling without, it's
Oh,
not
hey,
gonna
there's
be
the
good.
guy. There's the guy. There he is.
Engine blocking him, bro.
Yeah, but probably he has anti-radar system on, so it's not gonna be helping it. Nothing at all. It's maybe a 100k car, but it's fast, and that makes it more valuable to put an anti-radar system on.
Then listen to me. If like we talk to them and they stop, just get out and put spikes under their car.
Yeah, still they can get away, you know.
They can. We'll just sandwich them.
Yeah, they're not inside. They are really literally in gather right now. So if we spot them again, we can.
I saw them going from there. Come back after before 2-3 minutes later.
Cause they shot the windshield out as well. But luckily, someone has repaired our vehicle. Thank God.
Guys, go for insurance. People need insurance. Hello.
Is there no one at the
Guys.
insurance? Are you
Hello,
fucking?
guys. Go at insurance.
Are you
Okay,
freaking
okay.
kidding?
I go.
There was one person for the insurance when I left, because I would never leave it empty there. I was standing for 4 hours yesterday for the insurances. Two times body cam from 2 hours. And even more than that.
Hey, should I ask that? Can you tell me why you upload every single body cam of yours to YouTube, bro? Every single.
Yeah, you know why? I don't keep it physically on my systems. So I upload it, and if it is uploaded, then I have it online, and I delete the physical ones of my things. Because I have not the luxury of 16 terabytes of space. I don't have that.
You have freaking 4 setups.
Yeah, but this is my main one, and it will cost me too much to just put in 16 terabytes in.
Now he's waiting for us to come ATM.
ATM? Are they gonna do the ATM?
Hey, whoever went from the bank, just pick me up, please. Where was on that highway?
On the highway?
They have guns. They have guns. They have guns. Behind. They have guns.
Of course they have guns. That's they.
Yeah.
Guys, I dropped the
They
911
are.
call. That guy, just come and pick me up, please.
Oh my god, that was so close by the pump.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
You want us to die or what?
I was
Sorry.
scared for a little sec.
Sorry, sir.
You thought we were done for?
Is this?
We need more units for ghetto, man. We cannot go ghetto.
Just head back to HQ. Head back to HQ.
Yeah, let's drive back to HQ, because here is nothing to do anyway either.
Scar. This is Scar.
Okay, one more car here. This is the P1. This is our car.
Yeah.
I can't.
The okay, let's go. Let's see.
Please, come on, man. Police on freeze.
SAHP,
Give me fine, man.
SAHP.
Oh, give me fine, SAHP.
Yes.
I need fine. Come on, man. Come on.
You're broke. You can't pay fine, bro. If we
Why?
fine you can't.
Hey, you motherfucker.
very available from HR.
Doesn't there. And we are not hiring. We are not hiring.
Someone we have someone that wants to get fired. Only HRT can do. They've asked me as
No.
well.
We can.
Yeah, but I cannot see everything if they have been 7 days in. You know, I cannot see all the paperwork.
You want to go to the HQ or what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I'm actually. There's nothing to do in the city either. You know.
Nothing. Just we are driving and going.
Yeah,
right,
actually it is. That's.
Yeah.
I am going back to HQ.
Just go back to HQ.
You know, it seems we are just driving around for actually.
Yeah, and talking and driving.
Yeah, like people are provoking. I don't waste my time on provokers. I don't do it. They know that they are gonna shoot us down, and we both know
Yeah,
it.
they are more than us.
Yeah, exactly. So they know what they are doing, and we are playing their games. What we don't supposed to do. We are going back. If there's no one for the insurances, that's gonna be a big issue. Oh man, I am definitely going back. I'm tired of the city already, with those crashers and people that has their driving license by the COU boxes. We can patrolling with much more numbers, but not with the numbers that we have right now.
Yeah. We were two, but they were sleeping in front of the HQ, and half of them was off duty, and there is nothing to do. So.
Yeah, it is silent. It's better just to wait for someone that is getting insurance, and if really is something going down, then we can still come to that city.
Yeah.
But as for now, we're just driving around,
Can I ask you a question? Can you give me +1 like for the HRT communication or only Gary and Alex?
I cannot. You have to ask the Gary or Sadie for it, because I'm not. Okay. I cannot even see the HRT documents.
Oh.
That's why I cannot fire anyone, because I cannot see if they have been for 7 days in the org or not. Otherwise, if they have to pay 300k and I didn't know that, I have to pay that, because it's my mistake then. I'm not gonna do it. I myself have a P1 and they are driving really good.
Oh.
Yeah, almost fully maxed. I just have needs. Well, but the level.
Your personal car?
Yeah, I have 120 vehicles. Originally. Originally.
Only tradable or untradable?
Most are untradable.
Do you know how much cars I have?
No.
Guess.
4, 5. I mean, you are. What one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, one.
You are
It's internal Lamborghini. Yeah,
you
that's
are
it.
quite new into the city. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I have like the internal, and I have some cars, but only that. What is your level? What is your level? Or your age? What is your age?
153.
Oh my god. How much you have in cash and bank?
2 million.
Only 2 million?
Yeah.
Can you give me any car, please? Wait.
Alright. We are gonna help them, you know. Just make our time useful here.
FIB.
Yeah.
Stop for a second. Oh, you have 120 cars.
Yeah. 120
What
and
is your expensive car? What is your most expensive car?
originally I have over 600, but I sold the remaining ones.
Can you give me any car, please? Any car.
Any? I mean,
Any car.
the most of them are rare or not even buyable anymore. They or
So you don't have any tradable ones?
I will gonna see which car I can.
It's fine. Give me the baddest car you have. I like
Baddest. I mean,
No. Not the baddest. Like, give me any car.
and yeah, I am gonna see which car I can get rid of. But as for now, I have to see which one first, because I cannot say it directly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will go off duty. You will be on duty like after 1 hour.
Yeah. Surely I will be the whole. I will be the whole time on duty. You know,
Okay.
the whole day.
Will come here. Then I can. I
Oh,
will go
okay.
walking. It's fine.
Okay. Alrighty.
Have a good day.
Make
And
sure
thanks,
to.
if you give me a car, thanks.
Yeah. I am not gonna promising anything. You know, I'm just gonna check. That's all.
Yeah. I know. I'm telling you that thanks if you give me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what is it? What is this guy doing? He's like, almost.
I don't know. He's lookless driving.
Yeah, alrighty. Make sure to bring all your gear back, and then I'll see you around 1 hour again. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Where is my case? Hello?
Sir, Sir, you have no license plate, okay?
Yes, I know.
Okay, I can give you a fine for your license
Is
plate.
this page?
Yeah, respect.
Oh
If
my
I wanna
God,
join
page.
an NG, which rank you can give me?
Hello.
Hello. Can I kiss Muhammad, please?
Horrible? Can
That's up to
can
him. I
drive
want
this
the
car?
pictures. That's all I asked for.
Use the LMG. Can you use the gun
Can I
from
use
it?
LMG? Can I use?
Can you use Hydra? What about Hydra?
But I
Can
can't
you use
take
Hydra and guns from
LMG
it?
in FIB. SHP, if I wanna join SHP, which rank you can give me?
The problem is our term will gonna end at 24th, okay? So we are currently not even hiring, and if you're hiring, you have to be an ex-SHP. But
Okay, which rank you can give me?
I am gonna be honest with you. For the last 3 days, it's no worth to join. You will not gonna
It will
have the
get
full experience.
disband like in. It will disband.
24th, yes. 24th we will going on freeze, and then
Who will be the leader?
we don't know.
You think?
I don't know who it's gonna be. That's the whole thing.
Trust me, Sad is not a good leader. He's not a good leader. Don't let him take.
Like
I want that short, man.
Yeah, like Sadie is a very
I got
good
it from
leader.
one of the
It's one of the.
achievements, actually.
It is one of,
Bro,
of,
I
of
didn't
the
saw
best
him
terms.
attending
Yeah.
any
But
event
you need
at all,
50 million
anything
for that.
doing. I didn't see him in
think
departments
it's-
even.
Let me check which one.
I mean, but his term is actually going good. I think the trucks are ready.
You know when the term is good? When you see
Yeah, trucks
SHP
are ready.
like doing a SOR alone.
Millionaire. There is something called millionaire.
Yeah, I know.
SHP
You
like
need
doing the highway
50 million
stores
in your
alone.
cut.
Well, they're not doing
I'm
it
not that
alone.
rich, but
Every
that's
time like they
my
need
one.
help.
Okay, I mean, I do respect your opinion. You know, it's everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
they're
need to
rolling
go, I need
out.
to go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I mean.
Bana çıkmadı. Ben 200 GC harcadım. İyi. Biz mavi bayağı. Evet. Ben de ikincide açtım. Var, o da şansa çıktı. Ha, bu Hollywood etkinliğinde verir ama.
Flower. Flower.
Guys, I am getting robbed very soon.
Flower.
I got demands. I got demands.
What's the problem?
Charlie. Okay. Yeah, I know what you. I know.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, good boy,
Thank
good
you.
boy, thank you, sir. Brother face. Dan. Do you hear me, Berkay?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Enes,
Okay.
yes.
I'm gonna be starting here. Okay. Drop your stangan, drop your striker, drop your shot machine gun, drop your stangan ammunition, drop your striker ammunition, drop your shot machine gun ammunition, drop your subjugates, drop your subjugates 2, drop it. Okay, so drop it. Good job, buddy, good job.
Enes,
I'm gonna
focus
decide
me.
one more time. Okay, sir. Oh, run for
Yes,
this run, sir.
book
Run for
me.
the run.
Oh
Run,
my
run,
God.
run. Don't wait, run, sir, run.
Run.
Free is asking to for better.
I freaking got robbed, so let's take some new armor and everything, cause
I guess I ain't going for that cigarette break then.
no, unfortunately not, no. 15. Let's just take 150. It's fine.